Welcome back to more Dragon Age Origins. I'm Negative Zero. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing all right. I really do mean that. 2020 is a difficult time for everybody, and I hope you're weathering it well. Let's get... Oh, Branka's shield. Yeah, let's grab that. We have the littlest bit of room. Expert Dwemer rune. Spell resistance. That could be useful. That, not so much.
Going.
That will be useful. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
How is it that the woman was not able to disable me as she did you, Caradon?
I do not know. Have you been altered?
I once had a pathetic little mage of a master. He did something to me, experimented on me, and then I killed him, and it rendered me paralyzed.
Perhaps he was bringing forth old memories, and caused you to remember the time when you fought at my side. The paralysis you speak of always resulted when the Master perished. As for your free will, you were always a strong woman, Shale. I am pleased to see you remain such.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Do not thank me. All of this is my doing, my legacy. But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
Yes, excellent idea. Just destroy it now, after all this.
Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
Wow, okay. Yeah, we definitely need his help. Anything your skill... Oh, maybe he would give us a weapon? We need a Paragon support to settle an election. I do like the idea of helping Ogryn. Ogryn, you lost Branka to this. What do you want?
Yeah. I don't suppose you can bring Branka back. Maybe make her a golem like you.
I would not do such a thing to her, even if I could.
Somehow I didn't think so. Well, and I don't want anything that would remind me of this. Best it's just done. There is still the matter of the election. I mean, we still need a Paragon to get the Assembly support, right?
For the aid you've given me, I shall put hammer to steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice. There, it is done. Give it to whom you will. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here.
Well, let's go ahead and destroy the anvil, as agreed.
But where will you go? You don't mean to...
I do. I live to ensure that the anvil was never used again. Now it never shall be. We all must have an end, Shale. May yours be one of your own choosing. You have my eternal thanks, stranger. A trust and I'll tongue shall. May you always find your way in the dark.
Cool, and we've done it. Ogun approves. Let's see how he's doing with the Bronca thing. He's fine. Great. Let's leave this horrible place. Is there anything we can click on? Oh, there's a chest right here. What do you have for me?
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news?
Yes, let's get out of this terrible, terrible place.
Yeah, those Deshers have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
Well, Warden, what news do you bring?
I bear a crown from Paragon Caridin for his chosen king.
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzamar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
I would like to believe Ogren's word, but it's well known the Grey Warden is Balin's hireling.
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
Caridin chose Belin.
At last, this farce has ended, and I can take my rightful place on my father's throne.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the king of Orzammar.
Do you acknowledge me as king?
I cannot defy a paragon. The throne is yours, King Balin.
Then as my first act as king, I call for this man's execution. Guards, seize him!
I was about to say that we got this without violence among the dwarves, but that seems to be wrong. Let's see if we can save Hairmount. I doubt we can. Balin seems like a vindictive kind of guy, but we'll try. Hairmount was an honorable rival. Let him retire in peace.
You know better than anyone the war facing us, Warden. Orzammar cannot afford to be divided. Anyone undermining my reign is serving only the Darkspawn. I will return to my palace to gather my generals and prepare our forces for the surface. I will see you there, Warden. You have my gratitude for all you have done for me.
Makes you wonder if Balin was the right
Warden.
choice.
Without your aid, I would not have taken this throne so smoothly or so soon.
not that he's evil, but just his style. I still believe like he'll drag the dwarves into like the modern era and make them not so traditional. They'll go on the surface more, interact with the other races, which I think would be a good thing. But we'll have to see how it turns out. You will be a stronger king than Hairmount.
His name need not pass your lips again. My generals are already preparing for a mission to the surface. When you have need of us, you shall have every able-bodied dwarf in Orzammar. Since you did more than I expected, I offer a personal reward as well. This was a mall favored by my brother Qwinn. Take it with you, as a reminder of your ties to Orzammar. Now, I have much to do. If there is nothing else...
I will return to the surface. Thank you for your aid.
Good luck, Warden. May we both crush our enemies.
Cool. Very nice. Let's get out of here. I do want to go sell all this stuff. Oh, we have to go back to the Shaperate, actually. Oh, wait a minute. This is... Oh, no, we can go straight. Now, I think the Shaperate is in this area by the...
Oh, right.
Palace? Is this the palace? The quarters?
So,
Balin? Oh.
I was thinking, we've come to know each other fairly well during our time in the Deep Roads. You're bloody fearsome for an elf, and I'm a warrior without a house to defend. Wandering about killing darkspawn with a sodding Grey Warden sounds like just the thing to keep me occupied. So what do you say?
I'd be glad to have you with me, Ogryn.
And glad I am to hear it. You won't regret it. Now, do any of these sad sacks following you around know the first thing about making ale? Never mind. You can stop with the glaring. I'll ask him myself.
You are stone-carved, Warden. I've never seen the like.
Now, let's look at this map. Yeah, Shaperate's right here on the end. We're gonna go do that thing for Shale. But we also have another quest to... Let's see. Lost to the Memories? Yeah, Ortan Tag, and got the old records for Orta. I think she's in the Shaperate. Oh, wait, right here. On the left. Her first.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Ortan Tig?
I have the records right here.
You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Ortan. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Okay, guess that's not done yet.
Most impressive, Warden. King Balin's ascent to his father's throne has been recorded in the memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
I have some tracings you might be interested in.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
Oh. What did we get? We have a few more items than we're supposed to be able to carry. Here's the mall. Maybe we'll give that to... I don't know. Ogryn or Sten? maybe a necklace? What did he give us? This is all the stuff from before. I have no idea. Alright, well, did that finish that? Oh yeah, we have to go deal with this. Where is she? We have to decide if we're going to tell her the truth or that he's dead. I think she might be in the regular district. We're in the noble district right now. Oh, is this the assembly? Yeah. Here she is.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house, they gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me.
Your happiness is enough.
And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
Alright, well, we got some XP. We didn't get any money or any gifts from that. That's fine. Finally, we need to go back to Seabrook's mom. And then I think we can get out of here.
The hour. All hail King Balin Idugan.
So what do we have left to do? We have to kill Flemeth, right? That's always a goal. And then maybe that'll wait for a little bit.
Going.
We need to get the Urn of Sacred Ashes, and we need to go to Denerim as well, which I've been avoiding. Let's see, is she on this map? Yeah, she's way over there. All right, let's go. Vilda.
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my ruck?
So our choice is we can lie and say that he's dead, which is what he wanted, but he's a little nuts, and I think maybe his mom could help him. Maybe he could find his way back to society, even though he's got the taint. I think we're going to go with the truth. It might be bad, but I think we're going to go with the truth. Yes, but you might not want to hear it.
What is it? Is he dead? Oh, please don't torment me.
I'm afraid Rick went crazy after too long in the deep roads.
Crazy? Oh, ancestors, save him. I've heard of this. Lost soldiers turning on each other, eating darkspawn flesh. Is that what happened to my boy? Why didn't you bring him home?
He didn't want you to see him like that.
Such a good boy. Still thinking of me after all he's been through. I have to go to him. He needs me. Oh, he must be so frightened out there, so lonely. I thank you for what you've done. Even if you couldn't be bothered with more. Take this. It's my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I was saving it for Ruck, but I want you to have it. As my thanks. I'm going to find Ruck now. I know I can save him.
Alright, cool. Now, I think that's everything in this area. We can't do Jammer's Stash, an unlikely scholar. Dagna. Oh yeah, we have to go to the circle and ask them if that... Oh boy, we might do that. But I think I'm going to sell some stuff before we leave, just to clear out our... And actually, we could probably just go to our camp and do that. There's nothing in particular in this city that we need. So let's go and get to camp.
That is a most offensive odor.
And you're looking at me?
Should I be looking elsewhere? Have you forgotten about the fish you stored in your backpack, perhaps?
I was saving it. Won't be ready for the lie for at least another day.
Even the chastened did not have such disgusting habits, and they consumed the flesh of the dead.
Fine, fine. I'll soak it in the lie now. Have it your way, Miss Squeamish.
That's not what I... no, never mind. Just get it over with, quickly.
Give me a moment.
Is everything all right?
Course everything's all right. Just give me one sodding moment. By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
Is it that strange to you?
Strange? Strange is your wife turning out to prefer the ladies, not living in a world without a bleeding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Well, we're finally back at camp. I've gone ahead and sold quite a few things. We are still at 70, though. We have to turn in our runes and things and a few other bits and pieces to the allies over here. Actually, let's go talk to this guy. He's new.
Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface.
Do you need anything?
Outfitting any army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires, and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries, and larger values might overwhelm.
Good to know. Unfortunately, I just sold all my gems to the merchant, Baden. Let's chat with a few of our friends. It's been a while.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
That is comforting.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
I had no idea that that was a thing. Wow. Cool. Well, let's continue on. We haven't talked to Sten in forever. I wonder if he's the same. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
What were you quoting earlier?
The Qwinn, the path to wisdom.
We've been through this.
I am not surprised you don't recognize it.
And you have it memorized?
Don't you learn the things your priests teach?
Not word for word.
Say no when you mean it. Lies are weak weapons.
Okay.
As you wish.
All right. Let's take a second and look at some gifts we can give out. Because that's really how we influence our friends, by giving them things. It would be... yeah, right here. This Legacy White Shear is... okay, so it's alcohol. So let's go ahead and give it to Ogren.
That looks
Black
fine
Runestone, I
indeed.
believe, is for Alistair. He likes... I think we gave him the white one, right? Hopefully.
Is that for me? Really? Wow. Wow.
Okay. And the Search for the True Prophet tomes, I think Qwinn likes the books.
Oh, marvelous.
Yeah, we got it. And, oh, more alcohol here for... where are you? Where's Ogren? There he is.
That looks fine indeed.
He likes us so much. See, he's not even that upset about Brinka. The silver bars for Severin. He likes materialistic...
You have excellent taste.
I don't know how to put it. Things that can be directly converted into money. So these statues, now... I think the crafted things, maybe they're sort of like art, and Sten liked the painting. So maybe these are for him? I wonder what Shale likes. Oh, probably gems and things. Where are you, Sten? Do you like this?
You have my thanks.
Maybe not. I don't know. With the totem?
Unexpected. Thank you.
Oh, that one worked. Okay. So let's go ahead and give these runes. Oh, we have a Master Lightning rune. Let's run over to this guy and see about upping our enchantments. Yes, I want some enchanting.
Enchantment.
Let's talk to Alistair. It's been a long time.
Here, look at this. Do you know what this is?
That's a rose.
I picked it in Lothering. I remember thinking, how could something so beautiful exist in a place with so much despair and ugliness? I probably should have left it alone, but I couldn't. The Darkspawn would come and their taint would just destroy it. So I've had it ever since.
That's a nice sentiment.
I thought that I might give it to you, actually. In a lot of ways, I think the same thing when I look at you.
What? Ha! I have not encouraged this at all. I don't know what to say.
I guess it's a bit silly, isn't it? I just thought, here I am, doing all this complaining, and you haven't exactly been having a good time of it yourself. You've had none of the good experience of being a Grey Warden since your joining. Not a word of thanks or congratulations. It's all been death and fighting and tragedy. I thought maybe I could say something. Tell you what a rare and wonderful thing you are to find amidst all this darkness.
I'm not interested, Alistair.
Well, you can't blame me for trying, can you? Just forget I said anything. We have better things to do right now, anyhow.
Have you not seen our kissing sessions with Leliana 10 feet away? All right. Morgan, I think we can't do anything with because we haven't killed Flemeth yet. Let's go talk to Qwinn before we get out of here. Oh, and Zevran.
Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
Only what I've heard in the old tales.
It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart and put the dance back in the step of an old man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago.
Go on.
The Blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great kings had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast, seething horde of darkspawn, with the archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums and stood before the armies of men.
Griffins?
Yes, griffins. Now listen to the rest of the story. The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the archdemon was dead, and the last darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back, and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled.
This story isn't about a specific battle, is it?
You are observant. This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden.
And finally, Zevran.
What say you?
Do you stare at everyone like that?
Not everyone, but a beautiful woman like yourself. Why not? I'm sure you draw many stares from men and even other women. Does this bother you?
Not really.
But you would prefer I desisted, perhaps. It would be difficult traveling as we do in close proximity, but I am nothing if not a gentleman.
Yeah, I prefer you stop.
Your wish is my command. Now that that is out of the way, shall we move on? With my eyes fastened elsewhere, I assure you.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't like that. That's fine. So let me go ahead and do a little bit of equipment stuff, see if everybody's got the right stuff equipped for them, and we'll be right back. So it looks like we have to go to Denerim. In our quest, the Urn of Sacred Ashes, the first clue is to go to the Chantry Scholar Brother Genitivi. So we'll do that, but on the way, we have to go to the Circle. Let's take a quick look here. Yeah, I mean, Denerim's over here. We're over here. So let's go ahead and stop at the tower and ask about that young dwarf lady that wants to become a scholar. And we'll go back to our traditional party. No. You sit down. Let's get Alistair.
Yes.
Leliana.
Indeed.
And Morgan.
Indeed.
Now we can go to the tower. We still have to go to... Oh, you know what? We should go to the docks because there's a... it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think we want to talk to him.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
It's good to hear. Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar? Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
I don't think she minds. She still wants to learn, though.
Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered.
She is willing to give up caste and clan for this.
I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
Thank you, First Enchanter. Yeah.
If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives. This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
I must take my leave.
I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
All right, cool. Let's get out of here. Oh, we have some level ups for Alistair and Leliana. Didn't notice that before. Let's run back to the camp because I forgot to put the runes in the crates for the mages. So if we look over here, we have to give runes to the mages and then gems to the dwarves, as they said.
Yes.
And then the other guys, crafting materials for the Dalish. Give all death roots. And then give all mushrooms. Sure. Clear out our backpack a little bit more. Turn in runes. All the novice runes. And in fact, we have a couple of journeyman runes that I'm not... Yeah, we'll give those. Cool.
We will make good use of what you have brought us, Warden.
Alright. Now we're ready to finally go back to Denerim.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
Oh.
More darkspawn, hey?
Yeah, that's a lot of darkspawn. Can you... just get that guy. Everybody else, Alistair, just run in there. Leliana, right here, and then start shooting. Angie, go in. And of course...
Finished.
Same. Yeah, let's just start fighting. I don't think these are tough guys. Let's go ahead, target this guy, and sweep. Yeah, I moved these guys over here. Okay. Come back in. Mangy, maybe charge that guy, knock him down. We did our sweep. Wait, did we do our sword? There we go. Let's move... No, let's finish this guy off.
And I'm off. How have you...
Oh, we're fine. This is not a serious fight. How's this guy still alive? Alright. He's going for Leliana. So let's go ahead... Oh, let's do one of these.
Let's end this!
Yep, perfect. And this guy? Do a Punisher. Oh yeah, they're going up for the mages. Oh, nice. I think, yeah, we got all the guys. Oh wow, they really went straight up there. I'm glad those guys lived. Did they all live? Yeah, both mages are fine. I think there's some more guys over here. You burned my dog! Cool.
Yes.
I don't know if these guys will have anything to say. We can... yeah, let's look for some elf root. We desperately need some. I don't see any.
Yes?
No, stop it.
I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe. The first enchanter says you need every able-bodied mage for the war. They're young, but capable enough, as you saw.
Cool.
If we heed the Master's teachings, we'll be safe.
Alright, let's get out of here. Guess we're going this way. And we're here in Denerim. Wow. Okay, so there's so much stuff to do in this area. There's different districts, and there's other things. We have to go to yet the Chanter's board. We just have a ton of things to do in this area. It's a brand new thing, but I'm so glad that we're done with Orzammar. It just took forever. It's the grindiest part of the game. Anyway, that is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. Take care.